Good morning, y'all. Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday for me. It'll be Sunday when you're seeing this, but I'm up. I'm Adam. It's 9:30. We're gonna hit some cardio and core. I've been going through this really weird phase where like my body just needs so much sleep and I don't know why. But yeah, I'm getting my shit together. Basically, that's what today is gonna be. We're gonna first go to the gym and then I have a bunch of other things to do. But yeah, if you're new here, my name is Kate. I post a lot of health, fitness, lifestyle, all of the above. So make sure that you're subscribed for more. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment below. And now let's get back to the video. I wanted to show you all the pre-workout that I'm using. This is Kylie Ross's pre-powder by the brand Powders. And this is in Frostbite. Everything is like super clean. There's no sucralose and every scoop has 200 milligrams of caffeine, but I only use half a scoop. So this is the perfect pre-workout for beginners and like people who actually care about what's going into their body, as do I. But yeah, I just put it in this little glass. These are from Amazon, by the way. I'll leave them linked below. But I put half a scoop with water and ice. And yeah, it's super clean, but it also tastes so amazing. So if you want to use this, you can use code KATE for money off. Hello, everybody, and welcome to my cardio and core day. We're starting off with a dynamic warm-up because you're gonna need to warm up for this one. This was probably my best cardio and core workout yet. Specifically the cardio, I tried something new on the Stairmaster and my legs were toast. I was done, like I literally needed a break. But we're gonna start with some stretches. You're just gonna go into like a lunging position and rotate your upper body, put your arm towards the sky. This is called the best stretch in the world, or like the world's greatest stretch, something like that. And it's just really good, opens up your hips. And then I do side to side lunges. Again, I don't do any specific sets, reps, whatever. I do one set of everything, but I just like do the reps until I feel good. My muscles feel like they're ready. This one also just stretches out my hips. I have really tight hips, hip flexors, especially when I'm running and sprinting and squatting, but I like to do this just to keep myself warmed up. I used to never warm up before I was doing cardio or core, and I was just like, oh, like I'll be fine. And then I started doing sprints and I was like, yeah, I'm not fine. The first time that I did it this year, I literally could not walk for like 3 days. They hurt so bad. But now I'm just doing these. I think people might call them froggers or something, but basically you just go into a super deep squat. I do more of a wide stance and then you stand up. This stretches out your hamstrings and again your hips. And then I'm doing these open the gates, doing them single leg on both sides. Every time that I do the right side, my hip likes to pop. So that's always fun. But yeah, I just hold on to something just to help keep myself balanced. So I'll do that on both legs. I usually do like anywhere from 5 to 10, just opening up my hips again, of course. And then once I'm done with that, I move into leg swings. This one is more of like a side leg swing. Again, opens up your hips, of course, but I just do it on both sides. Really getting my hips ready for the sprinting they're about to be doing. And then once I'm done with my leg work, actually just kidding, I forgot, I do them forward and backwards. I actually do this motion right before I start sprinting, so that also helps with that. And I do them on both legs because both legs are important. And now once I'm done swinging my legs, trying to fly away, I stretch out my calves because I run on my toes. I think it might be a thing from competitive cheerleading and gymnastics, just like running for tumbling and everything. I tend to run on my toes and my calves get so sore, like more sore than when I'm doing calf raise drop sets and like calf raises till failure. So I really try and work on my calves. And then I also started like turning my ankles, doing some ankle mobility. Excuse my voice, I can hear it starting to go out. But yeah, this warm up takes me about 5 to 10 minutes depending on how fast or how slow I'm deciding to go. But once we're done with that, it's time for the workout. Guys, first of all, I'm really impressed with myself with how well that voiceover went. We've come a long way. I took all of that in one take. I know it was just like a couple minutes, but it was just me straight talking, no cutting in and out. But I start by warming up my little leggies on the treadmill with a 5-minute walk. And then we're moving into HE double hockey sticks because we're going to be doing sprints. I do 20 seconds on, 40 seconds off. I get asked a ton, like the 40 seconds off, am I walking? Like, what am I doing? As you can see, like I literally just jump onto the side of the treadmill because I do not have the energy to be putting the speed back down to walk and then back to sprint. But I increased the speed each round. So I started off with 10.6 speed and then I worked my way all the way up to 11.6. And that's in miles per hour. I don't know about you, but I feel like that's kind of fast, especially for my tiny little legs to be doing. And now it's time for actual hell because once I was doing that, those sprints last me 10 minutes. I was like, oh, I want to do 5 minutes on the Stairmaster, but with a twist. So for the first minute, we were just skipping a step, going every other step. And these speeds are just the speeds that I did for my body personally. But you can change the speed, whatever you feel is best. I did start at 7 and then I was like, oh no, this is too slow. So I went to speed 8 and I was just skipping a step. This just kind of like warmed me up, got me ready for the Stairmaster, kind of cooled me off a little bit from the sprinting. And then once I was done with the first minute of walking and skipping a step, I went into regular walking. I did bump the speed up until 10 and I try and walk like without my hands touching anything, but you'll see once I was done like with the walking and I decided to try running / sprinting, whatever, I needed to hold my hands on there. But you're just gonna walk another minute, whatever speed you want, a perfect speed that you can just like walk regularly on the Stairmaster. And then I had the brilliant idea to try sprinting on the Stairmaster. Now that I look back at it, it really doesn't look like I was sprinting, but the speed was at 20, so I thought that was pretty fast. I mean, I guess I don't really know. It looks like more of a run, but I was definitely holding onto the handles and looking down at my feet the entire time. Holding on because I needed balance and looking down because I was convinced that like I was gonna skip a step and I was gonna like miss the thing, face plant right on my face. But I am telling you, that was the longest 30 seconds of my life. And then I did go into like skipping a step. I thought I was just walking. I don't really, oh, yep, there it is. I just went into regular walking, but I was at speed 8 because I was like, yeah, I need to go really slow because I'm exhausted. And so I just walked for a minute in between because then we're going to run again for another 30 seconds. But this cool down was like, I so needed it after that. So again, once that 1 minute of walking was up, I turned the speed back up to 20 and running I went. Again, you can change the speed whatever you feel comfortable. Like if you do not want to run, you could just put it up to speed 12, 15, depending on like how your legs are. But again, I have super small legs and I tend to take really like small and short steps. So I had the speed at 20, and then to cool off, I was doing skip a step at speed 8 for 1 minute. And I kid you not, this was such a quad burner. Like I can't imagine, some people like to do cardio after their leg day. I cannot imagine hitting quads and then doing this. Oh my gosh, I was already like ready to pass out. I was like, I need a cool down from the cool down because I'm so freaking tired. I did not want to do abs, but of course I did it. And I don't know if you can see here. I guess you can't, just like the way that the lighting was, but there was literal sweat on my ass. I looked in the mirror and I was like, we're pretty sweaty today, but that's okay. Ladies, it's okay to sweat. It's not embarrassing. You're putting in that work for you and only you, so don't care about what other people think about your sweat. All right, so now that we're done and I've chugged the rest of my drink, I walked over to the ab room and I started by doing these weighted decline sit-ups. You can do them with the weight or without a weight, but basically you can't really see it here, but I just put my legs in between the little thing and they kind of like hold me up. And then I hold the weight all the way above my head when I'm at the top. And then as I'm lowering my body down, I kind of just like keep it neutral. And then I bring my arms all the way back behind my head when I get to the bottom. I don't know. I've been doing this literally since I worked out at Planet Fitness. The trainer there showed me them. And I think these are probably like one of the best workouts to like really build your ab muscles, like your entire abs, top, middle, bottom, whatever you want to call it. Again, abs aren't going to give you abs, but they do help strengthen your core for your lifts. And if you have a low enough body fat percentage, they will show. But I did 10 reps. You're going slow and controlled. This was the last set and I was literally so exhausted from this, but we got to do it. We got to just do the abs. Abs don't take long. They take 5-10 minutes max, but here's me getting off. I wanted to show that just to show you like how it looks when I get off, but oh my god, that sounded really bad. Ignore that. But then I moved into these toe taps. I guess you could call them dead bugs. I don't really know. I just think they're toe taps, but basically you're holding your feet at a 90-degree angle while you're laying flat on the ground. You're gonna wanna push your belly button all the way to your spine. And this is gonna work like your lower core. There's a specific name for it. I don't really know, but like your inner core. But you just wanna go super slow and super controlled. It doesn't feel like anything at the beginning, and then once you get about halfway to 15 reps, my core was on fire. But yeah, so when I'm doing 3 sets of 20 reps, I mean like 10 on each leg, so just for a total of 20. And then once I was done with these toe taps, again, I did 3 sets of 20. I moved into planks, and I did 3 sets of planks, holding as long as possible. If you can go for 30 seconds, go for 30 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever. But yeah, I didn't include the entire clip because I was like, nobody wants to watch me plank for however long I was planking. I don't really track the time. I just do it until I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna fall over. So that is the finisher for our core workout. Again, I repeated it 3 times. You can do it in like a more circuit style if you want to do the weighted abs, then the toe taps, then the planks, and just repeat it 3 times. But I like to do it in 3 sets at a time. I'm sitting in the Starbucks parking lot waiting for my coffee that I mobile ordered because post-workout coffee, literally, it just hits different. Like if you don't get coffee post-workout, you need to try it. But also, I've been spotting on my like, I guess you would, I don't even know, like my cycle. I've been spotting the last 4 or 5 days, and it's so freaking annoying because I feel like I need to wear a liner, but like I'm not on my period, so I don't need a tampon. And I just got off my period like 2 weeks ago, so I don't understand. I think it might be because they just changed my thyroid medication, and like that's playing with your hormones, so maybe that's why. But it's literally so freaking annoying. This drink is literally gas. It's so good, but I'm upset they didn't put the holiday sprinkles on, and you literally have to pay an extra 50 cents for that. Just got home, and I'm going to make my favorite breakfast. Well, so we're doing turkey bacon. This one is 94% fat-free. Turkey bacon, yeah, it's John F. Martin and Sons. I do 3 pieces because a bitch is hungry. This is literally like what I have 95% of the time for breakfast. And I'm just gonna put that on the stove and then wash my hands because this is disgusting. And then I'm gonna make oatmeal, but I let that cook for like 5-ish minutes until I start making my oatmeal. Okay, now I'm gonna make my oats. Don't mind the little background. That's just my medication, supplements, whatever. But first I just take half a cup of quick oats because I do that in the microwave. And then I add water and put it in the microwave for 1 minute. Then I just take my cinnamon and I literally put like 8 pounds of cinnamon in because I just think it makes it taste so much better. And this is why I can never do like recipe videos because it's so unaesthetic. But I'll probably add a little bit more water and then I put it in for another minute. And peanut butter, well, not some, it's a lot of peanut butter because I ran out of natural, so I'm just using like whatever my grandma has. And here's your proof. I eat this much peanut butter every day in my breakfast that you do not need to restrict, and you can have healthy fats. Healthy fats are actually very good for your hormones. And now I'm just gonna take some blueberries. I don't know, I really just like load my oatmeal up and it keeps me full for a while. And then I'm going in with these baking mini chips. I used to use the Lily's brand, but they're not vegan and I try and stay away from some dairy because my tummy doesn't like it. But yeah, that's what my oatmeal looks like. It's super yummy. It's literally like dessert. Look at her. She's literally so pretty. Oh my gosh. I literally have a routine of how I eat my breakfast. So I just like mush everything up in here and mix it up. And then I'm trying to look right here. Okay, so I mix it up and make it all like mushy and everything. And then while it's cooling off, I eat my turkey bacon that I already like patted the grease off of because I can't stand when it's greasy, and I also don't like my bacon crispy. But here's what the oats look like. And that needs a little bit of time to cool off. Now I just eat my turkey bacon. But I wanted to tell you guys, like, there is this one girl that I see on my TikTok For You page, and she literally posts like her meals and like all of her like cutting stuff and like her abs. I'm like, girl, you've been cutting for like the past year and a half, and like you're showing your followers that like you literally need to restrict. And she like posted about how she would like have a panic attack if she missed her 30-minute cardio, and I literally so badly just want to be like, you are showing your followers and like TikTok For You page what disordered eating habits are, and like you're encouraging it. And it just makes me so mad. But like I'm also not that type of person that will just comment that type of thing or message somebody something like that. Like you have to learn it on your own. Coming from somebody who had like a disordered eating habit, if somebody would have told me, like I would have not said anything. I had to find it on my own. But yeah, there's my little rant. If you don't like oatmeal or love oatmeal or addicted to oatmeal, you're not making it right, because I could eat this 2 to 3 times a day. I've already had it twice a day before, multiple times, but I swear. And also, if you eat protein oats, I used to be a protein girl, like a protein whore, fiend, whatever you want to call it. Try switching out the protein powder and put a protein on the side. once I've done that, like, I cannot go back to protein oats. I don't know what it is, but I can't. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I just spit. I ramble a lot, but that's what this YouTube is for, right? Also, I posted on Instagram. I usually post around, like, 12 o'clock-ish, but here it is. Hopefully you can see. Oh. I posted a leg day. It was really good, but my Instagram is Caitlin Sharpley Fitness if you're not already following it. So I'm going to finish this oatmeal, get a body shower, get changed, and then I'm going to work on my... Oh, actually, I'm going to edit my YouTube video, and then if I have time, work on my CPT courses, and then we're going to get into fun stuff. All right, I took a body shower and put on different earrings, got changed, skincare, and yada, yada, yada. Okay, so I was going to edit my thumbnail, but my Apple Pencil was dead, and that's what I used. So now we're going. I have to go get a Secret Santa gift, so hopefully they have it. But here's my outfit. This shirt is Strength. You can use code KATE. I have a roll of leggings from Amazon, Nike RYZs. My sunglasses are from Amazon. I'll link them, and then my jacket is from Old Navy. Y'all, I forgot to take my cup out, and I just, like, knocked it with my bag that has my iPad in it, and I cracked the whole thing. I just got a protein bar because my brother's wrestling match doesn't start until 4, and then we're not eating until after. I'm eating at my mom's house, but in case I got hungry, I got myself a no-cow bar. Okay, so I'm looking for a pair of gray fuzzy Hey Judes. I have a pair, and I love them, and the bartender at work always is like saying how badly she wants them, and I'm her Secret Santa, so I'm gonna look for them. Our first stop is Famous Footwear. I'm gonna try and vlog, but it's in public and I'm by myself, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, I had no luck there, and I'm gonna look at Journeys in the mall, but first I'm gonna stop at Target because I literally am about to pee my pants. This is a common theme of mine if you haven't noticed already, but I also don't like peeing in the mall because it's not the greatest or the cleanest. So yeah, we're gonna go pee and then we're gonna go check out some other places. Worst comes to worst, I could either order them online and they'll be late, or I could just get her a different pair. So we'll see. This mall is literally so trashy. I hate going here. I'm gonna show you. These are not the exact ones that I have, but this is the closest I'm gonna get. Y'all, I'm so freaking excited. I got them, and it didn't even take that long. They're not the exact pair, but it's okay. So yeah, I'm done with that, and now I'm going to go to my mom's house, edit my thumbnail before we leave for my brother's wrestling match, which I just forgot it doesn't start until 4:30, not 4. So yeah, let's go do that.
Hi.
Go, Ethan. Oh my God. So I forgot that I agreed to watch my sister tonight. I was gonna come home and clean my room because this is what she's looking like right now. Don't worry, it's literally just clothes. I do live in a trailer with my grandma, so my room is super small, and the second it gets anything on the floor, it looks like a disaster, but it's literally just clothes that, like, they were sitting on my suitcase and they fell over, so I'm gonna pack quick. I'm gonna have to pack my gym clothes, clothes to sleep in tonight, my supplements, all of that stuff. Okay, so I got a package from dfyne. Well, I ordered it. Fun fact, I used to actually work with dfyne back when they switched from dfyne to Boundless, and now they're dfyne again, but when I worked with them, I don't know if it was the management at the time, but I just felt like super excluded and like I didn't like it, so I stopped working with them. But their brand seems so different now. I got these orange shorts. I think they're the dynamic ones with like the butt scrunch, but this is what I'm gonna wear tomorrow. I'm super excited. Her name is Simba. She's 10 and she's a German Shepherd, but look how furry she is. Simba, come here. Let's see if she'll do this, watch. Oh, normally she like growls. Alright, y'all, I just spent the last hour and 45 minutes doing some CPT notes. I just spit. But yeah, I got my glasses on. As you can probably tell, I have my retainer in, and I'm gonna get ready for bed. It's about 10:45, and I have to get my sister up at 6:20 tomorrow for school. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Still here, make sure you comment one thing that you want for Christmas, and I'll be sure to respond. But don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll try and leave a link for the next video if I can figure it out.